It's not panic buying if you've already seen the food run out elsewhere. The people of Beijing know what happened in the lockdown of Shanghai. The food shortages, the government supplies that when they eventually arrived rotten. They're looking after themselves because they fear the Chinese Communist Party won't.
大家还是有一点担心吧，因为好像有的地方下单已经网上下单下不过来了，所以买多一点点。
就是还是希望不会像上海那样吧，就是储备一点，平时我们也能吃这些。
This is why they're worried. 3.5 million people were ordered to take PCR tests in Beijing's biggest district, Chaoyang, after a few dozen cases were reported. This has never happened in China's capital at this scale. And late on Monday night, the Beijing government announced that more districts and millions more people would also undergo mass testing, and that people should work from home.
This is the first day of mass testing. Already the queues are very long indeed, snaking all the way around here. It's less about having to go get the test, more about the uncertainty. This could mean nothing, life continues as normal, or it could be the start of a lockdown here in Beijing.
And the fact that pictures like this from China feel routine is extraordinary when you step back. 2.5 years into the pandemic, we have vaccines, antivirals, a milder, if much more contagious strain of COVID, and China is sticking to mass testing and lockdowns. That approach did serve it well initially, and the government insists it remains the correct one.
中方有关防疫措施以最小代价实现了最大的防控效果，最大限度减少了疫情对经济社会发展的影响，这是国际社会公认的客观事实。
The rest of the world may not see much to envy. China's stock markets recorded their worst day since March 2020, amid the darkest gloom of the initial Wuhan outbreak. And despite 5 weeks of severe lockdown, cases in Shanghai are not going down, hovering at around 20,000 a day. 51 people died from COVID-19, a new record for the city. So there is no end in sight for that lockdown. Beijingers fear their own version is just beginning. Tom Cheshire, Sky News, Beijing.